It's the E-commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-commerce Minute, episode 269.
In today's episode, Facebook's patent reveals eCom Chatbot.
A recently published Facebook patent allows users to pay for goods through message bots, highlighting the company's continued expansion into commerce, according to CB Insights. The patent application, published on June 28th, entitled Processing Payment Transactions Using Artificial Intelligence Messaging Services, outlines a messaging bot that interprets and responds to users' purchase requests. Instead of opening a merchant's app to search for and buy products, users could visit the company's Facebook page, engage a messaging bot, and place orders with the chat using a card on file, all without leaving the Facebook app. Facebook enabled payments via so-called chatbots back in 2016 and are now acting to standardize and streamline customers' use of the digital gadgets on sellers' pages. The new patent application indicates that Facebook intends to be a key player in online payments as part of its e-commerce plans. In 2016, there were 1.61 billion users of messaging apps worldwide, or 62% of all mobile web users. By the end of next year, those numbers will swell to nearly 2.2 billion users, or 68% of all those on the mobile web, according to eMarketer. While those numbers are impressive, we still have not seen a massive adoption of social commerce via chatbots. That could change quickly as Facebook rolls out the new Messenger features.
Another one? I'm just kidding. Duh.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't
how are we not seeing this?
already have this?
Yeah, don't they already have this? Wait, what? Do we have to say anything more about that? I'm just
no.
kidding.
I think what's happening is they're all heading towards the same gate, and it's they don't want you leaving their walled garden. So what makes sense is let's keep them there and keep the payments inside. So it totally makes sense. No, it's not like a surprising story or anything.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about chatting and actually paying for stuff. I know we do this for a living, and I've seen it done, and it's fine. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, especially when you know what's behind the curtain. You know what the man behind the curtain. You know that's not really a man; it's an AI.
I don't mind the computers talking. That's fine. I more care about security and all that other things, and I know they can make it secure. It's still weird to me, although it shouldn't be because I use all the other tools to pay for stuff. So
sure,
it's really strange that that's weird to me. What's the security on top of it, right? And considering it's Facebook and, they've been in fun trouble lately.
Yeah. No, that's a
sure
good
about
point. There are privacy concerns and things like that. Yeah, and you're right. Realize that you're chatting not with a person, but when you're chatting with an AI. Example in the patent application, customer inquires about a coffee shop order. The bot tells how much the latte costs. The consumer confirms the order, and the bot then ascertains the payment intent and information, places the order, and provides an order number and pickup time. So the example shows the chatbot using natural language processing. So it kind of figures out, and we've seen this before, this is what all the chatbots do. It figures out what the customer is saying. I mean, even if the customer is just probably speaking gibberish, it could probably discern and say, well, the guy's trying to order coffee. Let's get the guy some coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the big reason for chatbots is it saves money in customer service.
Right.
If you don't have someone that's sitting there operating your chat or operating your social media, especially if it's the middle of the night or a different time zone, it's an obvious solution. There was a stat. Juniper Research reported that chatbots will bring in $11 billion in cost savings for customer service, retail, banking, and healthcare. And that makes complete sense. The other thing is you have one-stop shopping, which means if you're interested in a product and you're kind of thinking about it, you're going, well, do I want this T-shirt? I think the chat bot will get to a point where it can engage you and say, well, you know what? I can tell that you're thinking about this. How about 10% off? And I think that's going to close a lot more sales than just a static page would.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's engaging, right? And not just like, oh, here's a page.
Yeah, here's a page. Make up your mind, dude. Make up your mind, dude.
True.
So yeah, we'll keep an eye on this one. Not anything surprising, and I mean, doesn't Instagram already have this, or aren't they already integrating this into their?
Yeah.
So.
Things and stuff.
All right, very good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.